Okay, YouTube, it's December 13th, 9:09 a.m. Central Standard Time. A lot of things happened in the NBA last night. This is slightly early, your first basketball show in the morning, every morning. Slightly Podcast Network. Still working on it. Anyways, I just recorded for like 5 minutes and forgot I wasn't recording my voice. So we're right back. We're starting with this Warriors and Suns game that happened last night. Obviously, the lead story is the Draymond Green throwing a punch at Yusuf Nurkic, knocking him out. Nurkic developed CTE in the middle of the game through a horrible turnover late in the game that almost led to a Warriors comeback, right? But we were saying, when I was talking about this game a second ago, didn't realize I wasn't recording my voice, that the Draymond punch kind of buries, I think, a more interesting story in this game, which is actually the Draymond Green story is the most interesting thing, but a very interesting tidbit in that Klay Thompson was benched down the stretch of this game, another horrific performance from him, and Andrew Wiggins was benched down the stretch of this game, another horrendous performance from him as well. And the Warriors went with a heavy bench rotation. They had 6 guys come off the bench, 5 of them in double digits. That's pretty crazy. I was saying how, when I watch the Warriors, I come away from it thinking Kuminga is a horrible defender, and maybe I'm just completely and totally wrong. It's very possible, right? But he still had a nice game, did some nice things offensively. Podziemski's been really, really good for them. But it's another bad loss for the Warriors, who are now 3 games under 500, and I'm ready. I'm ready, guys. I'm stamping it. They're done. I think they're done. I think this iteration of the Warriors is done. It can't come back from this. It cannot come back from this. I really don't think so. Draymond Green is a psychopath and is completely unhinged and has lost control of himself. And Klay Thompson has lost control of himself in another way. He's just terrible now. And Andrew Wiggins just doesn't show up anymore. And I don't know. I mean, you can't be relying on Kuminga and, a 45-year-old Chris Paul, who had a great game last night in his return to Phoenix. Was this their first game back in Phoenix? No, it wasn't, right? Draymond, only player to ever self-inflict CTE. Podziemski's been great. Are you really going to rely on, what was Podziemski, the 17th overall pick? Something like that, 16th overall pick? Are you going to rely on a guy like that? No. So they desperately need a trade. The problem is, Klay Thompson's trade value, shit. Wiggins' trade value, non-existent. What's Wiggins' contract like? You might have to attach things to that Wiggins deal to get off of it. At this point. Oh my God, he's $26 million a year over the next 4 fucking seasons. Forgot he just signed a contract. CP3 dissed his D-Book postgame, didn't acknowledge him trying to shake his hand. No, I thought they did. I was watching it. I'm almost positive they dapped each other up. I was like watching because I was looking for that, and I think Booker went to him immediately, right? Like immediately after the buzzer sounded. Or maybe I'm tripping. But before we talk about the Draymond thing in further detail, because apparently it was brought to my attention, B-Dot brought it to my attention before I started recording that 105.3 The Fan talked about one of my tweets, and they said that it was ridiculous. Anyways, Phoenix. Devin Booker's that guy. I've said before, I love watching the Phoenix Suns play basketball. I just do. I think Booker's fun to watch. And he was great in this game. Plus 15. They're just, holy shit. Metu was a plus 28? What the hell? Plus minus is a crazy stat. Oh, wait. I do want to say something about plus minus really quickly because I saw someone else bring this up. Please look at Bol Bol's plus minus in this game. In 5 minutes. In 5 minutes of playtime, Bol Bol was a minus 16. A minus 16 in 5 minutes. That sounds almost next to impossible to fuck up that badly. But anyways, the Suns are just 13-10. They still haven't played a single game with their trio. Oh, I was going to do some research, but I didn't. Wanted to go back and look at past champions and just see how many games did their big three win or play together. How often has a team dealt with so many injuries? And I mean, we're only in December. How many times has a team dealt with so many injuries and then gone on to win the finals at the end? I feel like it can't be much. Let's just do a quick little rundown. The Denver Nuggets last year. Just look at games played. for their big guys, right? Jokic at 69, Gordon 68, Jamal Murray 65, Michael Porter Jr. 62. So I would say they're like big three, which I think. Okay, wait, this is actually an interesting. Would you consider MPJ part of their big three or Aaron Gordon? So for me, I think like Aaron Gordon's their third most important player. But I don't know though; it goes back and forth. MPJ has his moments where he's really good. Yeah, it's MPJ. They more have like a 4. It's more of a 4. A big 2 with good role players. Yeah, that's probably a better way of looking at it. It's not like a big 3. It's more like a quad. A great quad. But even then, all of them besides Michael Porter Jr. would have qualified 65 games, right, to qualify for the awards. I would be shocked if Beal's not hitting that number. And I greatly doubt that the others hit that number too, to be honest with you. Maybe Booker. Split the third guy into 2 high-end role players. Yeah, I mean, that's the way to do it. This Warriors team, Poole played 76, Wiggins played 73, Steph played 64, Clay 32. He was coming back from that injury. Draymond 46. Okay, so this one's kind of this Warriors team was kind of dealing with injuries throughout the season, but I mean, they're the Warriors. They played together for 8 years? What about this Bucks team? This was a short season too, by the way. This was a shortened season. It was only 72 games. Brook played 70, Middleton 68, Giannis 61, Drew 59. So a good portion of the season. I don't know. I feel like it's just incredibly rare for your team to be dealing with so many injuries and guys not playing, especially a brand new team. Damn. We'll see. But if they're healthy in the playoffs, they're going to be a fucking nightmare, I think. I really do. All right. This shit's crazy. What is wrong with him? Look at Trace Jackson Davis. Look at his reaction. This is how he knows. Great. Draymond's about to get suspended for 20 games. I'm going to have to play a lot. Great. Yeah, I don't really believe in Nurkic either, but God, what is in his brain, man? Look at this guy. What is in his brain, man? He said after the game, let me see if I can find his press conference. He said after the game that he didn't mean to do it. Wait, this tweet's hilarious. I love the way Draymond explains incidents like they happen when he was in his werewolf form. Wait, can you guys hear this?
Apologize for things I meant to do, but I do apologize to you, sir. Because I didn't intend to hit him.
No? Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Got to fix the audio. Boom, boom, boom. All right, here we go.
I was pulling my hip and I was swinging away to sell the car. Made contact with him. As you know, I'm not one to apologize for things I meant to do, but I do apologize to you, sir. Because I didn't intend to hit him. I sell cars with my arms. I don't fall or to sell a car. I'm not a flopper.
Yeah, I just throw punches. If I feel I get fouled, I'm just swinging fists. Play like this at your local rec, guys. See what happens. Hey, I'm about to go play basketball later. Anytime I drive and I feel like I'm getting fouled, I'm... Yay! Yay! It's a great basketball strategy.
So I was just selling the car because he was grabbing me and pulling my hip back. So I spun away, and unfortunately, I hit him. And so, like I said, I apologize to you, Seth, because I didn't intend to hit him. He was pulling my hip, and I was swinging away to sell the car.
Right? I mean, what the hell?
Man.
Well, that's going to be a flagrant. Yep.
What is he even trying to sell? Wait, what? Oh, no, you're done, buddy. You're busted. No, you're busted. No, you're kidding. Come on, dude. He shouldn't have even. I can't believe the Warriors even let him go and talk to the media. I can't believe the Warriors even let him go out there. You're done. You're done. You're fucking done, buddy. And then I tweeted this, and I guess 1053 The Fan apparently said something about it earlier. What Draymond is doing on a nightly basis is worse for the NBA brand than what Ja did. And I believe this. Here's the reality of the situation, right? Is what Ja did bad? Yes, it's bad for a different reason, right? And I agreed with the Ja suspension. The reason being, he's going to be the face of the NBA. He's going to be a huge piece in what the NBA is doing from a marketing perspective. So it makes sense that the NBA lays down the law when it comes to Ja Morant, because they want him to be, you know, a face of the brand for the next fucking 10, 12 years, right? So get this shit under control, right? Stop acting crazy. Stop flashing guns on social media. It's a terrible look, right? Stop running with the crowd you run with, because they're terrible, all right? Get it together so we could properly market you the way that we want to, okay? It makes sense in that regard. Draymond is a danger to everybody on the floor. He is a danger to everybody on the court. He just is. I'm trying to find. There was a tweet that had all of the Draymond incidents over the last. The tweet said the last 2 years, but it's really been the last like 14 months. Was it Legend of Winning? Let's look at Legend of Winning. Let's look at his Twitter. Wait, what is this, Twitter? Oh, no. Twitter's doing the Instagram thing. I really don't want to be scrolling this guy's fucking Twitter. All right, here we go. Draymond's assaulted like 6 people in 2 years. Ja was just cosplaying as a young boy. Draymond the last 2 years. Again, this was like the last 13 months, 14 months. The Rudy Gobert chokehold, this got him a 5-game suspension. Just, a few weeks ago. Stomping on Sabonis' chest. Punching Nurkic in the face. Punching Jordan Poole in the face. I think he gets a 20-piece. I really do. I think he gets a 20-piece for this. What do you guys think? He respects superstar LeBron and Luka only. Except Luka never goes to Luka. Well, it was really funny because during the 2022 Western Conference Finals, you could tell it was almost like a point of emphasis for the Warriors to not piss off Luka, right? Coming off that series against the Suns. Like, anytime Luka fell to the ground or something, they would all run over to pick him up. They were dapping him up during the game. It was actually kind of hilarious. But if I were a fan of a team and I knew that Draymond didn't like the player or anything like that, or Draymond didn't like a player on my team, I would be scared for their fucking safety. And I'm not just saying that. I think it's bad for the NBA brand. I really do. I really do. For a player of Draymond's magnitude, he's a pretty well-known guy. We're talking about the casual fans, right? The fans that the NBA is trying to get on board more. Warriors fans are done, huh? But for the casual fan, you're trying to get on board. They tune into a Warriors. This was on TNT. They tuned into a Warriors Suns game. They see Draymond punching a fucking guy in the face weeks after choking a guy out. It's bad for the brand, a guy running around like this. People say they want this. They don't actually want it, is a problem. They really don't. People say they want this back in the game. No, you don't. No one wants this. No one wants to see this. Oh, they're upset. The Warriors subreddit, they're upset. It's like, I kind of, I don't know. In the past, I feel like I would have said, who cares? Like, been partially annoyed with Warriors fans just because, like, God, you guys won so much. You know? You guys won so much. How much more winning do you guys need? But I kind of feel for him now, to be honest with you. I kind of feel for him. Must suck. It's not even winning. They aren't even having fun seasons anymore. That's what it is. It's not fun anymore. And it's not riding off into the sunset. It never is. Rarely ever do you ride off into the sunset. It's ugly. It's ending ugly. Clay sucks. Like, he's like genuinely bad now.
I saw someone tweet, this is the worst look for the NBA than Ja Morant with the guns. No. That's not true. But this has to be at least double from what he did against Gobert, 10 to 15 range.
That might not have been me, to be fair. That might not have been me. Had to have been you. I should go on 105.3 The Fan. Sad to see Curry retire, playing on a below 500 team with Pod as his second best player. I mean, that's what sucks too. Is like Curry's still having a great season. He's still been incredible. But like, it's over. And it didn't end ceremoniously. There wasn't some like big you ride off into the sunset parade. It just fucking ended. Draymond punched Jordan Poole in the face. Okay, that season was a disaster. Jordan Poole gets traded. He was a big piece for a championship team, even though we like the meme on Jordan Poole. And now Draymond is unhinged. He's off his rockers. He's insane. Clay's terrible. Wiggins is done. And you're young, like none of your young guys are cool young role players. None of them are ready to step up in any real significant way. Curry and OKC. I mean, they're not going to trade Curry. There's like a whole business side to things, unless Curry demanded a trade, which I'd be shocked. Another tough loss. It's more fun to watch Curry and the bench youngsters than the remainder of the starters at this point. Sometimes the life cycle of the NBA cores end abruptly. I just said. Typically, it's a 7 to 8 year lifespan, and then the next big dog stroll into town. All in all, I'm hopeful this will force our organization to adapt. Oh, and we still have that Steph Curry guy. Podziemski's been good. He's like perfect for them. But anyways, I think Draymond's getting 20. I really do. I think Draymond's getting 20. I need to pick a side to get you on their pod. Need you to defend Luka's honor. I'm cool with all the pick a side guys. $29 years to life. Steph is the only person in the locker room that Dre would listen to. I don't know if Dre would listen to anyone at this point, man. And here's the thing, too. Like, you're a shit teammate. You are. You're a terrible teammate. You are an objectively horrible teammate. You are an objectively terrible teammate. I don't want to hear about any locker room captain. He's a captain. He's a vet. He's been there. Like, the guys respect him. No. You're a fucking terrible teammate. You just are. You're punching teammates in the face, ruining entire seasons. You're getting suspended. You're getting ejected from half the games you play. Your team is treading water. They desperately need you out there. You're not playing in half the fucking games because you're either ejected by the second quarter because you just punched someone in the penis, or you just punched them in the face, and now you're going to be suspended for 20 games. And yeah, they might reduce it down to 15. Wow. What a teammate. What a great teammate. Way to be there for your guys. Frustrating. Not even a Warriors fan. In a way, I thought I would enjoy their downfall, but I'm not. I'm not enjoying it. It sucks. Warriors are just a mess right now. Steph is still top 5, yet that team is gross. That's the thing, is like their team's bad, and I don't know where they I don't know how they improve it in any real significant ways between now and like the trade deadline. Like, what's going to be available to them? I don't think he wants to publicly apologize to his teammates. He literally said in the press conference, I don't apologize. They can clear cap space for next offseason to try and sign PG or Kawhi. Yeah, but they're not like... You mean this upcoming offseason? How would they do that? They just signed Draymond. Wiggins is still under contract. I don't even think they can do that. Clay's expiring, and they could probably get off Wiggins if they wanted. I don't think they could get off Wiggins if they wanted. I really don't. We're now about to be a year and a half removed from the finals, which he was fantastic. He was incredible that year. And he's just not been that since. I guess they could maybe... Maybe there's a Rashawn Holmes, Maxi Kleba trade there. Warriors get off the contract. Mavericks get depleted asset. Could be interesting for both sides. Warriors get off that money. Mavericks get a wing. I think SJ mentioned a trade like that on Twitter. I don't know. So I'm like damn near completely out on the Warriors. I don't really see. It's boring. It's boring playing they're the Warriors, they'll figure it out. No, fuck that. I'm done. The thing is, a move like that basically admits you aren't winning this year. Well, you're not winning this year. And at a certain point, you got to look at your team and say, okay, Clay, like, what are they going to do with Clay? They could be in for Siakam. That's true. What was the horrible Bill Simmons trade he had for Siakam? It was like Wiggins and Kuminga for Siakam. It was something like that. They can't admit that, though. Curry at 34 has to try and win every year, and the org can't tell the fans we're rebuilding. Yeah, but if the trades, I mean, we're talking about like a salary dump level trade where you're trying to free up cap space to maybe make a move in the summer. Because Chris Paul will be off the books, Clay will be off the books, and yeah, if you could flip Wiggins for an expiring, you probably will have some money to spend. Now that I'm looking at your contract situation. It wouldn't necessarily be a rebuild, more so a prepping for the summer. Because who knows where they're going to be by February? What if they're 6 games below 500 around the trade deadline? Then what? Yeah, more of a retool, more of a... Let's get our shit situated. So when summer comes around, we can maybe be in play for a Siakam, who's going to be a free agent, or Paul George or Kawhi, like you said. Remember when we were signed to trade Kyrie for D'Lo? That was fun. It would cause a rebellion in their city, but trading Curry for your boatload of first is the true way forward. That's where the business side of things kicks in, right? Where that just would never happen. That's a very like 2K coded move right there. Like, oh, we suck. We might as well just trade Steph and I'm gonna get 6 first-round picks. But for the business side of things, they're not doing that shit. Bob Myers is a genius getting out. Yeah, he really is. I saw a hilarious TikTok where it was the Wolf of Wall Street, but someone was like voicing over it about the Ohtani deal. Bob Myers did what the Dodgers owners are probably going to do when Ohtani's contract is over 10 years from now, and they have to pay like $40 million a year in deferrals. Sell the team right then and there. Get out. Can we talk about that Jokic ejection? Yeah, let's talk about that next. The Nuggets beat the Bulls. The scrappy Bulls, man. They're scrapping. This group. Zach LaVine's been out. The Bulls have been very competitive since then. They just have been. 4 straight wins, and then their 2 losses. An overtime loss to the Bucks. And, they were neck and neck with the Nuggets last night. Nuggets continue to kind of just be like, unimpressive. But we see this all the time with reigning champions. Lakers fans last night, the Mavs are fake. They're second round exits. Yeah, I saw a hilarious tweet from a Lakers fan. I was like, I can't wait for this Mavs team to get bounced in the second round. And I'm like, hell yeah. Hey, sign me up. That sounds great. I think we'd all be happy with that, honestly. Would suck to lose in the playoffs, but winning a series, hey, that's a good year for us. Yeah, Julian Strawther has been nice. It's interesting, the Christian Brown minutes. I was seeing, I think a lot of people expected Christian Brown to really step up. I've been seeing, this wasn't like a great game to say this, but I've been seeing some rumblings, some Nuggets fans saying that maybe it's Peyton Watson who turns into that guy that they thought Christian Brown was maybe going to turn into. Peyton Watson's just a way better defender. I more so mean like being the 6th guy rather than like their positions, because it's kind of weird. But what up, Marius? It's nice that Reggie Jackson. I hated this signing for them. I thought it didn't make any sense at all. They had the taxpayer MLE, which was like $5.5 million. I thought for sure they could find themselves like another Bruce Brown, someone out there who wanted to rehab their value or whatever. But he's like still liable to go out and win you games. No fucking Raws. I really hate that. It really pisses me off. I saw a Lakers fan mock trade of Claxton for Wood, Hayes, and Maxwell Lewis. Yikes. So anyways, this Jokic ejection. Jokic has been ejected twice now. Twice this season Jokic has been ejected. No one give you a raw. Nikola Jokic immediately ejected from the Bulls Nuggets for arguing a no call, and even Bulls announcer Adam Amen and Stacey King are in disbelief.
It seems that Jokic arguing with the officials down there. No rim protection.
Around the NBA, working with multiple stars. Jokic.
Oh my God, that's definitely
to go. Vucevic the rebound.
I thought he was fouled too.
It was definitely a foul.
It seems that Jokic arguing with the officials down there. No rim protection.
Technical foul was called by Musa Dagger. KCP
I love the what
foul.
when someone gets feet up. Yeah, that's a foul.
Look at Jokic. Jokic is talking the whole time down.
Yeah, I saw the official kind of point as if he was ejecting Jokic from the game. That can't be right, can it? Did he get ejected from the game?
Wow.
I didn't see this long version of it. This is the first time I'm seeing this long version.
Happened against the Pistons a few weeks back as well for Denver.
Now listen.
Oh, that's
terrible.
That doesn't seem fair at all.
That's excessive. That's excessive.
Yeah,
give the guy a tech. You should have got a tech down there because he should have got fouled.
Oh my God, the booze! I saw Kitty Beecham tweeted that, I guess he was at the game, that the Bulls fans were booing the fact that he got ejected, and it was, I guess I didn't notice Chicago has the biggest Serbian population in the United States, apparently. So I'm sure a lot of it was Serbian night. Okay.
But to eject the guy, come on now.
That's like how Cleveland, I guess, has the biggest Slovenian population outside of Slovenia in the world. And the Mavericks rested Luka Doncic when they were in Cleveland last year.
The people didn't come to see.
And then on Slovenian night, when they played the Bulls last year, he played 2 minutes before getting rested the rest of the game.
Let's just be honest.
The Mavs don't give a fuck.
He's one of the players that people came to see. Give him a tech. He earns that. He's a 2-time MVP. He earned the right to be able to communicate. So watch. He thought he got fouled on this move right here. Watch this. He goes up and goes up underneath. He may have a point.
Sure.
Okay? They didn't call it. So now he starts talking to the official. Hey, you got to call it? Whatever he said to him. And then you see Mike Malone was arguing about it too, thought he got fouled. But now, interesting, who's he talking to that they gave him a tech and threw him out?
I wasn't sure if it was Musa Dagger.
That is such a weak ejection. What up, Wicked?
Or if it was Mark Lindsay. I thought maybe it was Musa Dagger.
Well, I'm going to say
You gotta, if you're a ref, you have to get fined or suspended for that. Genuinely.
Can you explain what happened? Cola, can you explain what happened there to get
I
ejected?
don't know. It is what it is. I'm just happy that we didn't play in Serbia this game. It's going to be really fun to see how it will be ended. You know.
That is such a funny response.
So it was interesting, you know. It is what it is. Some guys can say whatever.
Jokic just straight up said he would have gotten killed if this was in Serbia. Yeah, Jokic to the official called the fucking foul. I mean, I guess some guys will just throw you out if you say a no word.
I think sometimes what I said is not even.
He does kind of
technical,
give off
so
Bond villain.
It is what it is.
Did you ask him, hey, where did I cross the line here? Did he say anything to that?
No, I crossed the line, but sometimes that word doesn't cross the line, so it is what it is.
Were you frustrated about the no call on the other end?
I think, you know, it is what it is, so I don't want to get I like my money, so I'm not going to say whatever.
Jokic, I think you're already getting fined, buddy. I think you might be getting fined for insinuating if this poor game were in Serbia, the ref would probably no longer be living. I think you're probably getting a fine for that one. Might as well just let it all loose. Jokic is falling apart.
Are you concerned at all, Nicole? Because this is the second time in 3 weeks that it's happened.
I don't know. We won both the games, so maybe that's the key. Maybe that's the way to go.
Is the line you're talking about, is that usually a technical and not an ejection? Is that kind of
sometimes it's I didn't hear that it's an ejection, but sometimes it's not even a technical. So, but I crossed the line. I understand, but sometimes that word doesn't.
That is crazy. I kind of assumed whenever I saw this, because I wasn't watching the game live, obviously, that he already got teed up once in the game or something, and that that was his second technical. But the fact that was just a quick ejection is just crazy. That's terrible. Serbian Mafia versus Slovenian Cartel. I just don't think I'd fuck with the Serbs, to be honest with you. Yeah, the ref is getting his car smashed at best on Serbia. Isn't it kind of funny that it feels like the Nuggets are just kind of like in complete and total cruise control, trying to figure some stuff out, and they're 16-9.
Excuse me, Serena, what did you say? Excuse me, Serena, what did you say?
What the hell? What's going on with the Cavs? The Cavs lost again last night, by the way. 13-11. I really like this Cavs team. Where did I think I had them finishing second. Did I have them finishing second in the East? I'm trying to remember. I had them finishing high. My preseason predictions look so fucking bad. They're up 20-6 to start. NBA is a game of runs. I mean, it is a game of runs. That's why I found it funny that watching the Mavericks game last night on TNT. Like, at any time the Lakers went on a 5-0 run, they're like, here they come. Oh, yeah. I had them finishing second in the conference. What's worse? What's worse? The Cavs finishing second or the Hawks hosting a playoff series? I kind of feel like Atlanta being fourth was a worse prediction. Need a player to win a playoff game? Derek White or Darius Garland? Well, I guess it depends on that would depend on your roster makeup, right? I mean, Darius Garland is the better player. Like, I'm not fucking around with that. Darius Garland is the better player. Who was it recently that everyone was freaking out about because people spent... Oh, I think it was Tyrese Halliburton. There was, like, I guess some off-season conversation or whatever about who's a better playoff player, Halliburton or Derek White. For the Mavericks, I'd rather have Derek White. The Mavericks don't need a Darius Garland, but... What made you so high on the Hawks? Trae Young delusion. My heart was in the right place with the Hawks. I thought Jalen Johnson was going to be really good. But they're just mid as fuck. I mean, it is what it is. They are just the definition of mid. Charlotte in the play-in. Oh, God. Orlando 11. Man, Indiana 12th. Jesus Christ almighty, man. Hey, I knew Toronto was going to be terrible, so. Via X, no troll shit. If my life was on the line, I'm choosing Mike Conley to hit a 3 over Curry in a clutch situation. How did I do in the West? The Lakers are good. Golden State at 3 was a fuck up. I had Minnesota top 5. Dallas top 6. OKC. Okay. I think my Western Conference predictions are actually pretty good. LaMelo getting injured is a valid excuse, yeah, but they weren't good before that, though. Still a lot of season left, to be fair. Yeah, I don't know about the Cavs. I really don't. I mean, no Mobley, and they going up against the Celtics. Like they're probably not going to win that game regardless. Which West team will fall off late season to the back end of the playoffs? Probably whatever team gets hurt. Kings Clippers. I heard nothing of this game. Did anyone hear anything about this game? I was watching TNT, and after the game, they were like, yeah, then the Kings Clippers, we didn't even show a highlight. I was like, oh, I didn't even know that game happened tonight. Clippers blow out the Kings. Were the Kings on the second night of a back-to-back? They were. Okay. Both these teams were on the second night of a back-to-back. Sabonis is Shane Goon light. Dude, Kawhi, 31? Is he him? Is he back? Bro, I saw a Cowboys fan claim that Romo is partially responsible for Dak's MVP season because he mentored him in 2016. Don't shit talk Romo in here. I'm telling you, don't shit talk Romo in here. Are you interested in Tucker at all? PJ Tucker? I was thinking about this yesterday, actually. Kind of. Kind of. I'm kind of interested. I'm interested if he got bought out, which won't happen. I'm interested if he got bought out. Be very interested. Trade wise, he's making $10 million. We're talking like a Rashawn Holmes for a PJ Tucker type of deal. He's old as fucking dirt. The problem is, if you're a corner three guy and all you do is shoot corner threes, you have to shoot them. You can't be hesitant to shoot them. Are you too big for a meet and watch? What the hell is a meet and watch? Rashawn Holmes is much better, sorry. I mean, I like the idea of a PJ Tucker, but I think he's just washed at this point. He's still an okay defender, I think. But man, I don't know. I don't know. I think he means meet up and watch the Mavs. Watch the game while meeting fans. Am I too big for that? What do you mean too big? I'm not too big for anything. I have like 12,000 subscribers. That could be fun. Maybe. Mavericks make the playoffs or something. That would be fun. PJ Tucker might be the worst player in the league right now. I don't know if it's that bad. So he meant like because you are 6'8". Oh. Yeah, there's probably some smaller establishments that I can't fit into. We had an agreement 2 years ago that if the Mavs made the finals, we would have done that. If the Mavs make the finals, we'll do some crazy shit. I promise you that. The world's not ready for me at a Mavericks championship parade. It's just not. I mean, I was at the Rangers championship parade. Some of you might be in here. I had like a few. I don't remember how many people, but a decent amount of people came up to me at the Rangers parade and said what's up. Some people might be in here. I got hammered. Somehow managed to stream and go on Locked On later in the night. Took some naps. If it's like the Mavericks, because I was excited about the Rangers, but if it were the Mavericks, man, how many Trulies be shocking if the Mavericks win next June? A lot. I will not apologize for anything I do. Anything. Seriously. If I commit a crime, I'm not apologizing. I'm not apologizing for a single thing I would do. That sounds like Draymond. I'm in my werewolf form. All right, we'll close out this morning stream. Yeah, the Mavs parade would be better because it would be in an actual city. Close out this stream. I don't want to talk too much about this because I'm about to make a video about it. Like within the next few hours, there'll be a video on my channel about this game. So I don't want to spend too much time on it. Also, we streamed this game and then I talked about it on Locked On Mavs. Is it weird? Is it weird that I'm still not in like the trade mindset yet? I'll get there at some point soon. Is it weird that I come away from this game feeling great about the Mavericks, obviously, but also feeling pretty good about the Lakers too? Seth has no minutes. Seth got hurt last night. He hurt his ankle. Like, I kind of left this game feeling pretty good about the Lakers, too. If I were a Lakers fan, I'm definitely throwing this game in the trash. Like, that's just the reality. Grant Williams 5 of 7 from 3. Dante Exum 7 of 9. This is a fucking trash game, right? It kind of was. It kind of was. I mean, it's a great win for the Mavericks, right? At the same time, the Lakers shot 51% from 3. So it's not like the Mavericks were red hot and the Lakers didn't shoot well at all. Like, the Lakers were red hot from 3. And that's kind of why I give the Lakers some credit too, is it's like typically if a team like the Mavericks, who are already great offensively, get an insane shooting performance from Grant Williams and Dante Exum, they're going to win a game by like 20 points. So the fact that the Lakers were, as close as they were. Jason Timpf said last night that was basically a bad game plan by the Lakers. Didn't really give the Mavs credit. Well, I think you can criticize the team's game plan while also, like, at the same time, in a way, giving the other team credit, if that makes sense. Like, if you were to say, yeah, their game plan was leave Dante Exum open and it fucked them, you're basically giving Dante Exum credit in a roundabout way. But yeah, I mean, like I said earlier at the start of the stream, if watching the Mavericks, like, a game like this was going to happen at some point. Teams have been leaving Dante Exum open, and over the past week or so, you could see he's starting to gain a little bit more confidence in that three-point shot. A game like this was going to happen at some point, where a team said, we're doing everything we can to stop Luka. We'll try to stop Tim as well, but like Dante Exum, you can shoot threes. That's okay. We live with the Dante Exum 3. And Exum made him pay. Yeah, because Exum and Derrick Jones Jr. could get into the paint. And that's what changes everything for the Mavericks this year. The Mavericks have always been a great offensive team since Luka came in. But that's what really changes everything, is the fact that now you have guys who are willing to shoot the 3, but they also can put the ball on the floor and don't diarrhea in their pants when they start to dribble. Report arrest warrant issued for exchange student who allegedly broke into Steph Curry's home. Yeah, I saw that. I saw a hilarious tweet in response to that I'm not going to show, but holy fuck, it made me laugh so hard. And it's not just attacking the rim and like finishing or scoring. It's attacking the rim and knowing when to pass out, finding an open teammate, finding a guy who can make the extra pass. Kyrie missing 6 games already, and the Mavericks being the 3 seed moves me. I mean, that's Dante Exum right there for you. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. Kyrie's already missed 6 games. I'm starting to feel really good about this Mavericks team. I mean, I just am. They're just building their team the right way, which is what I wanted to see. Last year it felt kind of hopeless on the team building front. Like, I had no idea what their vision was. It made no sense to me. Like, you see a legit vision with the roster building now. Are they a little bit late to the party? Yes, but they're at the party nonetheless. No way last year's team wins last night. No way. Think Kyrie will be back for Christmas? Damn, Christmas is 12 days away. Holy fuck. I would hope so, but I don't know. Damn. I saw somebody say last night that they didn't think Kyrie was going to be back until the start of the new year, and I was thinking, that's absurd. But now that I'm thinking about it, that is not very far away. It's about to be 2024. I feel shaky relying on Lively so much still. I don't at all. I mean, why? Lively's been really good. Like, what's there to be shaky about? You think the Thunder feel shaky relying on Chet? No. If he gets hurt? Well, I mean, you could say that about anybody, to be fair. Like, if, there's not a lot of teams in the league that can survive, like, really bad injuries to specific guys. Very few. What's the slate looking like tonight? Should be a busy night of games. 76ers, Pistons. Pistons looking for 21 straight losses. Pelicans, Wizards, gross. Hornets, Heat. Hawks, Raptors, battle of the midway. Grizzlies, Rockets. Dillon Brooks revenge game. Again. Pacers, Bucks. That's fun. That's a fun one. Damn, they're saying the Bucks are 6.5-point favorites, huh? Little in-season tournament revenge game. Lakers, Spurs. Lakers only 2.5-point favorites. They must think LeBron and AD might not play. Nets, Suns, Knicks, Jazz. Interesting night of games. That takes him over the last 3 games. 21 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. That's crazy. So I just got here. Is there a clip of 105.3 The Fan? What up, Dante Exum? Nice to have you in the stream. You've been playing great lately, buddy. Yeah, B-Dot sent it. I don't think it was a shot towards me. Truth be told. It wasn't a shot at all, and it def was your tweet. No, it was a shot. We're at fucking war now. People were saying that Luka Pass was his best ever. I truly believe it's not even top 5. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'd have to really think about it. The pass against the Pacers last year was still the best pass he's ever thrown. That was still the best pass he's ever thrown. I don't know how you top that.
I mean, look at this pass here.
Dude, that's got to be in his top. That's got to be in his top. That has to be in his top 5. Right? Surely he doesn't have 5 passes better.
Wow. With the left hand, too. And then the kid hit nothing.
This is still like one of the best passes I've ever seen ever. Miles Turner's reaction on the bench is still always hilarious to me. Miles Turner's reaction. Oh wait, this isn't a good enough clip. Oh wait, yeah it is. Look at him. That is genuinely the best pass I've ever seen thrown.
Entire life. Drive by Jaden Hardy. Kick out pass. Oh man! His entire life.
That was a great pass too. What is the score going to be when the Mavericks play the Pacers? 165-160. Would it be funny if that score is like 101-98 or something? But yeah, it'll be high scoring. Anyways, pretty interesting slate of games tonight. Finally, we're starting to get some more Thursday night games. Finally. They've been so fucking terrified of the NFL, man. Who's even playing on Friday night? Who's even playing on Thursday in the NFL this week? The Carolina Panthers versus some D2 college team, probably.
They're always on balance. They're always in control. And they can just absolutely always in control. And
that one's crazy, too. Slightly late tonight on playback.tv/slightly biased. Maybe. Probably not, though. I need some, like... This is why I've liked these morning streams, because it's a perfect time. It literally is a perfect time for me It's a perfect time for me because it's like I'm already like kind of not doing much around this time. I'm waking up, trying to get my day started, right? This gives me an excuse to be up and do something, and then I can go about my day afterwards. Imagine those 12-hour streams on playback. Hell yeah. We're going to be fucking rocking them. We're going to be going crazy on here. Anyways, that'll do it for Slightly Early today. Remember, you can watch these streams back on YouTube at the Slightly Biased Clips channel. If you're on the Slightly Biased Clips channel, you can watch these streams live on playback.tv/slightlybiased at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. We will be live again tomorrow.